Hi guys, I'm here to bring you your This Week at Access video for the week of October 20th to October 24th. So this will be the last week of our 20 rep back squat cycle. So on Monday, you're going to go 5 pounds heavier than you did on last Friday. And then Friday, you'll go 5 pounds heavier than Monday, and that will be your final 20 rep back squat set. So getting into what we have for the week, like I said, on Monday, we'll do our 20 reps of the back squat. Then after that, we're going to do an AMRAP 16, and it will be 16 seesaw lunges, all of them on your left leg, 8 dumbbell push-ups, 16 seesaw lunges, all of them on your right leg, and 8 toes to bar. So remember, the counting for our seesaw lunges is every step that you take. So it ends up being one, if this is me stepping forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. You can scale the seesaw lunges to step ups if you need to. You can scale the dumbbell push-ups to strict push-ups or box push-ups. So just remember, on our dumbbell push-ups, the whole point of adding in that dumbbell is to increase the range of motion on the push-up. So if you don't quite have the strength yet to get that extra range of motion and get your chest and nose to the floor, scale down to strict push-ups so you can get your chest and nose to the floor and you're doing the reps correctly, or do box push-ups. But try to make it more challenging. Try to lower the box height more than maybe you usually would. And then our toes to bar, we can scale to knees to elbows, knees to chest, toes to rig, or sit-ups. Then on Tuesday, we're going to spend a little bit of time during the warm-up reviewing our power cleans, because we're going to have power cleans in the workout. It is a partner workout. And you're going to do 5 rounds each for time of 10 power cleans, 40 mountain climbers, and a 200-meter run. So partner 1 will do 10 power cleans, then partner 2 will do 10 power cleans, and then partner 1 will do mountain climbers, then partner 2 will do mountain climbers, and then the run is not together. So rest up while your partner runs. And the counting for the mountain climbers is going to be each leg is 1 rep. So hopefully that answers that question before it even happens. And then for your power cleans, to scale those, you can scale the weight of the barbell, or you can use dumbbells as needed. On Wednesday, we're going to do 4 sets of 6 reps of our push press. So this will be the last week that we're doing the push press as well. You should be going heavier than you did last week on the 4x8. Then we're going to have a gymnasty chipper. So this is going to have a 13-minute time cap, and it's going to be 15 kipping pull-ups, 25-foot handstand walk, 10 chest-to-bar pull-ups, 25-foot handstand walk, 5 muscle-ups, 25-foot handstand walk, 10 chest-to-bar pull-ups, 25-foot handstand walk, and 15 kipping pull-ups. Now, the scaling options for this one are in the workout prep notes on SugarWOD. I know the app updated recently, so it might not say workout prep notes, but I think it's called the prepare section now. But for this one, if chest-to-bar pull-ups are your highest skill, you'll do 15 kipping pull-ups, 10 chest-to-bar pull-ups, and then in place of the 5 muscle-ups, do another 10 chest-to-bar pull-ups, 10 chest-to-bar, 15 kipping pull-ups. If the kipping pull-ups are your highest skill, then do 15 kipping pull-ups in place of the chest-to-bar pull-ups and the muscle-ups each time. If jumping pull-ups are your highest skill, do 10 jumping pull-ups in place of kipping pull-ups, chest-to-bar, and muscle-ups. Yes, I said 10, just because if you're doing these correctly with that controlled descent, 10 is going to be plenty. And you can scale further, if you need to scale further from the jumping pull-ups, to 20 plank rows. It'll be 10 on each side. There won't be any ring rows for today, just because there's going to be a lot happening on the rig. And you can scale the handstand walk to 3 wall walks or 5 inchworms, or if you need to break up that 25 feet instead of doing it unbroken, that's fine. On Thursday, we're going to have a longer form EMOM, so it's going to be an EMOM 28. Minute 1 will be 30 double unders, which you can scale to 90 singles, 60 singles, or about 30 seconds of jump roping if you're still working on your jump roping. Minute 2 will be 15 kettlebell curls. You can scale the weight of your kettlebell as needed on that one. Minute 3 will be 10 burpees. You can scale the number of reps if you need to. And minute 4 will be 10 goblet squats. And again, you can scale the weight of your kettlebell as needed for that. The goblet squats are not meant to be super heavy. So just keep that in mind. Then on Friday, we will back squat. We'll do our final back squat for the 20 rep challenge. Then we're going to do a triple Tabata. So it'll be 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, times 8, times 3. So we have 3 different Tabatas that we're doing. So you might get split up between the 3. Tabata number 1 is going to have, everything has 2 movements. So Tabata number 1 is kettlebell swings. These are going to be heavier than usual. The RX for this is going to be 70 for men, 53 for ladies. And the second movement will be sit-ups. So if you're starting on Tabata 1, you're doing 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, times 8. So you do each movement 4 times. And then rest for 2 minutes, switch over to Tabata 2. Tabata 2 is going to be dumbbell bent over rows and box jumps. Again, you do the whole 8 rounds. Rest for 2 minutes. Then you're going to move on to Tabata 3, which will be med ball slams and plank build-ups. For the med ball slams, there is no RX weight. Pick something that's going to be challenging for you. And the plank build-ups, you can scale to a plank hold, or you could do shoulder taps as well. I don't have that written in there right now, but you could do shoulder taps. For the box jumps, you can scale the box height or do step-ups if you need to. And you can scale the weight of the kettlebell for the swings and the dumbbells for the bent over rows. Other than that, that's all I have for your week of training. If you have any questions, reach out to accessstrengthtraining@gmail.com, and I hope you have a great week.